All right. And there is a Luna in the chat. Hello to you too. Nice that you could make it. I hope you're not too drunk. But I mean, you don't need to do the puzzling, so drink away. I mean, I suppose if you can make a bingo out of watching The Witness, you can also make a drinking game out of watching The Witness. So that might be something to look into for the next party. Or the next meetup of the Secret Witness Society. I don't know if there ever was one. Probably not, but there might be. Yeah, also hashtag furniture. I drank a Radler and 2 sips of absinthe, which was the first alcohol in many months. So you're drunk? Yeah, but I get it. I also don't drink much at all, I think. Yeah, I drank half a Radler when I was watching the movie recently over at Sophie's. So that was also, I think, the first alcohol for me in quite a while. But yeah, I think you should be fine. All right, let me quickly check if everything is the movie. Yeah, I forgot the name, but you know that John Carpenter movie with the beach ball monster from the 80s. That was it still 70s? I don't know, but it was totally super scary and not a comedy at all. I actually really liked it. Yo, Alexi, sexy Alexi, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you as well. I hope you brought Tina as well. It was Tina, right? The tiger. That would be one very unique viewer. Dark Star, that was the name. Yeah, we're kind of just doing a bit of chatting here before I jump back into The Witness and try to figure out the furniture situation here. But yeah, really nice that you are here. I'm really glad to see you as well. And I really hope that I'll be able to kind of finish this today so that I can watch other people's streams as well without a huge risk of getting like very important spoilers or anything. But yeah, I guess we might as well start playing, considering that well, at least the right side, I think that's the last thing I did at the end of the last stream. The right side wasn't too hard to figure out. And I don't know about the left side, but I guess to find out how hard that would be, we gotta change the path here first. So let's get to that. Will this work out? Probably not, because of separation issues. So how do we go about this? Maybe it makes sense cutting this off from here then. Can we then walk along the side even? I guess not. Does it make sense cutting it off from... Probably not either. Okay. Already thinking hard or hardly. Never quite sure. Okay. Just reset, I guess. Yeah, I think... well, I guess we could just try looking at it to see what it does. Yeah, it doesn't go in front of it if you do it like that. So that's not too helpful. This, yeah, that's the same issue, but whatever. Let's just do it like this and check the first puzzles. It's good enough for that for now. I don't want to think about this too much right now, honestly. So, what do we have here? Broken puzzle number 2, or, well, number... I don't know how many. Ready to see some struggling. Okay, I wonder if this is one of those pillars that I heard references to, and also I wonder what's going on down there. More puzzles. Let's snipe them. No, let's not. Guess it makes sense to just start here. Okay, so the display is broken in the way of the display, but the touch is still in the same position it should be. Alright, got it. So that's the way this is broken. Well, this isn't too hard. So much for the struggling. So we would still start here then. Right. Okay. Well then. Let's cut off this wonderful L shape to start things off. And then... yeah, looks good. Easy. Okay, I definitely like the brokenness on the other side more than on this side. I mean, kinda. Squinting was enough on the other side, but here things get weird. But hey, that's okay. I'm okay with weird, and I guess I will have to readjust the path I'm on after this puzzle, because already I can't quite reach it, because this person is incapable or just plain like refusing to jump. So well, wait, is this okay? So we could kinda, maybe, I don't know, let's just try putting stuff where it belongs. I mean, this would work. This would connect the two pieces and that would be all right. But yeah, then we still need to cut off a 3-piece here, which is a bit difficult from this position. Okay, so we might want to do this differently. Which is a 5-piece board, so should be okay so far. And then we add the, not quite there, then we add the add the 3-piece and then we should be good. No? Okay, well then. I guess not. Where was the mistake though? I'm not yet seeing it. Am I seeing it now? I'm not 100% sure. So, okay, I see the mistake. I didn't even include this L piece here. Oh well, that explains it. Well, I definitely take this orange side over the other green side. Other green side? Like the green side in this room or in the next room or something? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think this was too horrible, but well, don't know. Can you connect all 3? Does it make sense to connect all 3? Questions, questions, questions. In this room, I find orange easier. Okay, I don't know. I felt the other side, yeah. It was hard to see everything you were meant to see, but it still kind of worked out. I guess we could start like this. Yeah, okay, this makes much more sense. Alright then. Good stuff. And now we've got moving puzzles. That's more like it. Okay, time to readjust the path. Just some mild struggling so far. Nothing too harsh. So, what if we start like this? Nah, that's not gonna help. still feel like it's kinda ideal to, well, that will not allow us to access the left side here, but yeah, this doesn't separate, but we can do something about that. Oh, we still have to leave the panel though, shouldn't block that. How do we not block that? Okay. That's not helpful at all. Yeah, this should do the trick now. Alright then. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't quite remember how long it took me to do that side, but I mean, this puzzle was really hard to see with the blinking, but like this one is even snipeable. I don't know, was it like this from the beginning? Because right now there seems like there's not much wrong with it. Maybe it's better to see from a distance actually. I don't know, but we got a nice bridge here and we can check this room. Or we can't, because we haven't activated this as the exit. Alright then. Maybe later. Okay, what about this? We got 2 stars that would very much like to be in a disgusting monogamous relationship. And quite a few colored dots that would very much like to be nowhere near to each other. Okay, and we got blocked paths. But I think we're getting somewhere already. Would certainly be easier if we were able to see the whole thing at once. Okay, well that's harsh. I thought there was a connection here. I'll try to do this in-game, but if I fail too much, I suppose I will just switch to Paint and just recreate this puzzle in Paint. That should make it a lot easier. But for now, let's have fun with this. This could be good already, or not. Didn't see that white one there. Oh, and again, we can't can't move through there. Yeah, maybe recreating in Paint might make sense. Ha! Screenshot taken. It's Paint time. Enough struggle already. So. The flashing one gave me a headache to play. Yeah, my brother told me about headaches and playing the Witness. Thankfully, I haven't suffered of headaches related to the Witness yet, but maybe today will do the trick. So there's Paint, isn't that lovely? Already with a bit of a line on there. That's not too helpful, but that's okay. I'll make this a bit bigger while I'm trying to figure it out, so that you can see what I'm doing here. So I think the first important thing would be that we want these 2 here. Oh well, let's use proper tools, like all the amazing tools that Paint offers us. So we want these 2 in a group together. So what would make sense is maybe do a separation, indeed starting like this, and get a thicker line. This is as thick as Paint will make it. And separate it maybe like this. Yeah, then go down here. Oh, maybe don't go down there. Okay, so there we have a problem. Also, we can't go all the way to the left, so let's not do that, but we could go up here and just collect this. Then we could go Well, then it would be really hard. Okay, the next hard task is just zigzag it. That won't work. Then you're separating these two stars. Always zigzag. Nope, that won't work. Trust me, I'm an expert on this. I have an idea. What if I go like this and then down here, and then I still have these two in a group. Okay, first task or first priority, keeping these two together. Second priority, getting this weird cluster separated up there. How can we achieve both? Also, maybe end up here in the top corner. Ziggy zag zag. Alright, I'll try zigzagging at some point. So we want to separate these. So what if I do something like this? Well, this wouldn't be completely horrible if it wouldn't imply that there's black dots with the star on the bottom, and yeah, it's just horrible, I guess. This would even separate the stars. So I only have puzzles left that suck. I love your username so much. It's quite fitting for playing puzzle games. Especially this one. Okay. So we can't do anything like this. That's important knowledge. So we either go up here or just to the side from here, or both. Both would be a bit hard, but it would be possible if we came from here. But, well, let's think about this. I'm trying to think about it at least. You solved the shipwreck puzzle in 7 minutes today. Whoa. That's impressive. Yay! Hello, penguinischer penguin! Thanks for the lurk. Also, I didn't really say a proper hello. Hello, constantly confused. Nice that you're here. Wasn't sure if you were at your PC. Does brute force just mean like a guess? Solved it on paper and then had it right the first time when I entered it in the game. Good job. That doesn't sound like brute force. So it seems like you figured out before solving it what those weird pieces mean that don't. It would be wrong. So I'm thinking right now, well, I guess the purple stars have to go either in with the white dots or with the black dots. So I was just assuming, maybe let's take the white dots, and it seems like that might work out. Yep, this looks good. Yeah, I saw that you were playing World of Warcraft, so yeah, have fun doing that, and thank you for the lurk, I really appreciate it, and good luck in World of Warcraft, whatever your task may be today. I hope you succeed. This looks like a good solution, doesn't it? So maybe let's try putting that in. I had a theory and my solution worked. Okay, so you did have a theory at least about the blocked paths. That's interesting. Different solve. All right. Yeah, I like that about this game, that there's many times more than one solution. And, well, I can't really see my solution now. I made it too small, but this would work now. First, let's go back, and then let's go here, down, around, and down here, and up. Alright, that worked indeed. Blocked paths? Yeah, like in the shipwreck puzzle, when you go like a certain path, you can't move the lane in certain spots anymore. Like you start drawing and then you can't draw the line through certain paths. And I felt like it was dynamic. It wasn't just like permanently blocked paths like in this puzzle right now, but it was more like changing while I was solving the puzzle. But maybe that's already wrong and the paths that are blocked were always the same and I just didn't see it. And didn't see that it was always in the same spot and it was just a regular disconnect that wasn't on the display. Maybe that's the case. I will get back to the shipwreck puzzle eventually, but first I'm gonna try getting through this here. I didn't know there was 2 ways. Okay, did your approach also keep the purple stars in a group with the white dots, or did you put them in a group with the black dots? I just went for, I have to decide on one, and I just chose white, and then things worked out from there. But I suppose there might also be a solution in which you put the black dots together with the purple stars. So that would be interesting. Yeah, you put them with the black dots. All right. If you want to share your solution, feel free to do that. I will put it in here as well. If you think that's redundant, that's cool as well. Oh, you only start moving when I put... Whoa, okay. Now that's just rude. What the heck? Okay, well then... yeah, you seemingly can't put these 2 in one solution. Maybe I'll just do this blindly? That would be easier, right? Oh, come on now. Can I even collect the black dot from where I am right now? Probably not. No, I can't. Okay, let's get back. Stop this. Okay. Pain. Okay, yeah, I see now how this may be headache inducing. Damn. Okay, where are we? Here we are. Not. Now I clicked accidentally. Puzzle goes brain melt. I hated this. Took a screenshot and to solve it and then entered it. That's the smart way to do it. I'll try the stupid way a bit more, just for you to enjoy my suffering and also maybe get a headache while watching this. Yeah, okay, I'm out. That's kinda good, but too far out, I believe. Is this even correct? I wish I could think about this before doing stuff, but this might just not work out. I don't know. Maybe I... Okay, convinced. No more headache. Solving it in Paint. This is too painful. I can just click to get out of it. Okay, yeah. Puzzle before you move. Puzzle... Puzzle when you start. Yeah, exactly. That's... I was like, this puzzle looks okay. This is not broken at all. Puzzle bad. Oh well. I guess I will have to solve this in Paint again. What a surprise. Who would have thought I would resort to Paint today? I would never have guessed it. Okay, there we are. So, how do we go about this? Maybe it makes sense. I made this a bit bigger this time, so that my line will also be bigger in the end. So what if we go like this, and then... I guess it doesn't work out. Too bad, but then let's try something else, I guess. think this might be what I tried before. Yeah. Alright then. What if we... Still doesn't seem to be a great idea. Nope. Wait a second. Yeah, actually, this is not that bad if I were just at the beginning doing this. It's not that hard, actually. I don't know why I was struggling so much. Alright then. I guess here we go. Let's put that in without looking, ideally. Like when the puzzle is moving fast, I start moving my mouse fast as well, because I'm kinda trying to react to the speed of the puzzle, which is not ideal. Just gonna pretend that nothing is happening here. Ah, we're through. Interesting question that you, Alexi, just asked, Constantly Confused. So the only puzzles left for me are the 4th monastery and the last question mark sound puzzle, and then the broken speaker sound puzzle. Okay. As far as I know. And those all make me rage. Also, well, let's see what my current situation is. 365 solved. That's one puzzle for each day of the year, plus 35 sneakies. That's almost one sneaky for every 10 days. That's awesome. Okay. Naming the puzzles is kind of spoiler though. Well, I know that Rayk knows about the monastery, and I assumed he knows or has even solved the sound puzzles. I might have stumbled upon them. I have definitely been in an area with speakers, but I don't think I've really solved sound puzzles. But yeah, we solved this one, so the final one is finally one that isn't broken. It's just spinning around a little. That's not bad at all. Already wrong though. Feel like this is one that is better solved with your eyes closed. Well, I'll keep my eyes open for the lols. And I'll just move a straight line up and to the side and out. Easy. Seriously, Alexi, I definitely prefer the other side. This one gives me a headache. Oh well, we got 2 bridges now, but well, we got a bridge to the... what even... What did the green path do for us? I mean... whatever. I guess there's still a puzzle left to solve inside of this container here. So maybe let's try doing that as well. I even solve it? Like, can I get to the end? No, I can't from this perspective. Alright then. Yes, we have to look at it like this. Well, this is almost okay. Not quite though. It's almost a dong solution. Well, I guess you could consider it a dong solution already. Well then, what if we just kind of do it the other way around? Is that possible? Nope, then we put a white dot in there. But there might still be an option. Oh, not quite like this though. First separate that stuff and then worry about everything else. I mean, it could work. Probably won't though. That's again what we had in the first place. What if we started like nope. What if we started something like this? Does that change anything? Not really. Still can't really do anything about those on top. Maybe I should just start like that. That might work. No. Again. Still need a spot to go like 4 to the side, so this doesn't really work like that. I guess this one would also be much easier to do in Paint, so I might go back to that. Following. I just found you on YouTube, gonna go back and watch the VODs from the start. See ya in a few days. Alright, if you're still around, thanks for joining, and yeah, see ya in a few days if you're gonna watch that all, but I would very much appreciate that, and thanks for saying hi. Yeah, I hope we can get through this. I'm not making like very quick progress right now, but maybe I'll pick up the pace. What else did I miss? He does not, and I currently can't delete. Spoilers to tell you how many, but you guys both have lots to do still. Okay. Sorry, Luna. I guess we're in spoiler territory now. Orange side, gang. It's okay, I'm just salty because my color blindness really got messed up by the green side. Okay, fair point, I can see that. Luna keeps frequently mentioning how this game must be horrible for people with color blindness. But I mean, at least you're like kind of proof that it still can be done. But yeah, I mean, especially the color section must be horrible. I mean, there are many color sections, but you know the what's it called? Greenhouse, I guess. So that, I mean, that was horrible for me, and I believe with color blindness, I guess I can't imagine. There was a few I couldn't solve. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I'm missing only one video though, fourth one, and I really watched and listened to all the stuff. Definitely not the worst in the game for that though. There's one puzzle to this day that haunts my colorblind nightmares. Oh damn, yeah, that really sucks. I solved on paper, since even in Paint the perspective is annoying. There were a few I couldn't solve, but I got help to get colorblind versions, so I could do it myself and not feel like I was missing out. That's awesome, yeah. I feel like games should consider that and like try to be as accessible as possible, like not only for colorblindness, but for like every affliction that might hinder your progress or like make it impossible to even get through. Like for example with I believe Among Us, they did add like some sort of symbols to some puzzles or like tasks you had to do. It's not really puzzles, but so that it was possible for people with color blindness to at least work with that more easily. So stuff like that isn't often even that hard to implement and doesn't like take anything away from the game, but yeah, I don't know how easy it would be to do something for the Witness, but I mean, as you said, you got some colorblind versions for some puzzles, so I mean, at least to some degree it would have been possible, I guess, to make some puzzles more accessible at least. The greenhouse was doable. There's one puzzle that was absolutely impossible without symbols. Okay. Not sure if I've seen that one yet, but I mean, I'm not looking at it from the perspective of someone with color blindness, so I guess I wouldn't be like instantly noticing if a puzzle was really hard to solve with color blindness. With some that are focused on colors, I guess it's plainly obvious. But yeah, I'm gonna recreate this puzzle in Paint now, because I don't think I will be able to get this done without putting it in Paint. So also I'm just assuming that they are both 4-piece Tetris pieces, although I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll figure it out as soon as we get a solution, and that solution turns out to be wrong, then maybe one of them is a 5-piece Tetris piece thing. So we'll see. Did I enable? Yes, I did enable Paint already. So I guess we have a 5x5 canvas. I have already prepared such a canvas, so that's good. Let's get some dots in there. I guess you don't want me to use the same color twice because you're Paint. And Paint can be a pain. Haha. So recreating right now. Black dot, black dot, black dot. No, why are you changing the current one? It's not what I want. Give me a break, Paint. And yeah, that should be all the black dots. So then we go for white dot, and come on, Paint. I guess I'll just mark these with the dots. That's, I guess, good enough, hopefully. Okay, so I suppose we have to somehow separate. I mean, yeah, there are multiple options. So we could build a Tetris piece that looks like looks like looks this, not like this, like this, I guess. We could also just like move this part anywhere else, like it could also be here, or like the kind of other option would be to build something like this in also any direction. Then we could slide this top part around, but not too much, because, oh yeah, we can't really do that because we still have to collect the Tetris pieces on the board. But we could do something like this, I guess. That would work. Maybe that's not a horrible idea. I don't know. Maybe let's try something along those lines. So we start, give me some color, please. So maybe we start here, go up here, and then we would collect a black dot with all that. So that would not be good. Okay. So I feel like it's pretty much set in stone that we put the black dots with the Tetris pieces. Don't see how we would be able to not do that. And I guess that would lead to something like this being the most plausible approach, but yeah, that's kind of the dong solution we had, and that leaves the top part here problematic. I mean, we can put in one line that's like 100% in there, and that would be this line, because we have to separate these two. So maybe let's start like that. That means we're either coming from up here or leaving up here, one of the two, not both, obviously. Yeah, and then the question is, how did we get there? Also, we're leaving here and entering here. I mean, okay, yeah. I guess if we wanted to disconnect the dong, we don't have to disconnect the dong itself, but can also start like this. Go up here. Ah, okay, yeah, then go back in. But then we have a problem if it is a 4-piece. I mean, maybe, nah, even if it's a 5-piece, we have a problem then. Rough. Okay, but then what if we start like something like this and try to put the 4-piece on top? That doesn't work because the 4-piece second part is there. So I feel like there are kind of only two options for these two Tetris pieces, like something like this, and then something here, but, well, it could be here. Then there wouldn't be a white tile in it. So that might be an option. Let's see if that maybe works out. Okay, that already wouldn't kind of... but maybe if we do... Maybe if we cut out the other parts, I don't know. We kind of have to get back to it, which is a bit rough. Because if we just cut this out now, then we just group stuff together down here, and I don't see how we could prevent that from happening. Maybe we can. I mean, we can just do this in 2 steps, I guess. Cut this out, go up here, go back, go down, go out. I know this is not easy to view right now. Go down here, go over here, go up here, go back here, go up here, and go out. All right, that should work. Easy peasy. Sorry, I might have missed something in the chat. Okay, Alexi, you're lurking. Okay, I see that you are walking the dog. I hope by dog you mean Tina, the tiger. The Witness is just not a game of compromises. Yeah, well, as I said, I think there might be some things where you could make things more accessible without compromising. Okay, what else? Good luck with this puzzle. I gotta lurk though and walk the dog. See you in a little bit, guys. All right. I'm installing Portal 1 so I can play it again real quick. Please don't post any hints. Yep. Thinking hardly. Oh, yeah, well. I missed that, but thanks for redeeming that. I'm sure it was very fitting. Well, I'm ready to put in a solution, I believe. So, here we go. But this one was really an interesting one. I hope it's solved. I mean, maybe it still is an interesting one, but nope, we're done. Okay, where does this go? Is there a new puzzle active in there now? Of course there is. Oh, I can walk inside. What the hell? I thought there was... Oh, there is glass around the edges, but not everywhere. Yeah. Well then, that's interesting. Hi buddy, what's up? You seem like you're stuck. Oh, audio log, cool. Close paint, I will need it again anyway, but okay, here we go. Seems like I found an audio log, so let's move myself a little bit. There we go, should be good.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist in the laboratory studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingencies and observes their effects. His apparatus exerts a conspicuous control on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control exerted by the pigeon. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus and the procedures in which it is used. Some such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science. As Francis Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement, is shaped and maintained by the child's responses. A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in changing that behavior. A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizen or communicant. An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students. In a very real sense, then, the slave controls the slave driver, the child, the parent, patient, the therapist, the citizen, the government, the communicant, the priest, the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher. B.F. Skinner, 1971.
Okay, yes, true, but also, where does that leave us? I mean, yes, in a very real sense, I guess. I don't know what you mean by a very real sense, but does that have, like, any implication of what is caused by the observable or non-observable control of one over the other? Or, like, even if it always goes both ways, which I would agree, I mean, it's just like everything we do is caused by something else happening before, and I mean, it's not as simple as it was described there. It's not just like a binary connection between like controller and controlled. It's like there's a multitude of things coming into the machine that might be a human being, the biological machine that might be a human being, and his actions are a result of that. And well, we could debate free will now, but I guess that would lead too far, and also lead further than this audio log actually did. And well, you could do that, but it doesn't really change anything about the immediately observable control that the more powerful person in a or institution or whatever in a binary relation has over the other one. Just like if we go into the territory of perceived will, even if it may not be free will, then there is the one entity that has at least the impression that it's making a decision, and that impression of making a decision is not present in the other part of the relation. And I feel like this impression of deciding is very important if we are talking about a real sense, in a very real sense, or whatever the way they put it was. So another note would be the other thing would be that I think we can't access the other puzzle properly from where we are. It seemed like we couldn't see all the connections, so I think we might need a bridge on the other side here to be able to fully access that puzzle. And no, there is only one thing, and that thing is awareness. You are that thing, and that thing is peace. There is not even time, only awareness and the moment. Things the witness taught me. Okay, maybe I'll learn too. I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna zigzag this one, although a little bit maybe. Nah, not really. I need a longer bridge here. And yeah, this side worked much better with the Tetris piece, so that's cool. Yeah, I guess this left part doesn't matter too much. Well, I hope we have a good angle from there. I guess we'll see. Also, from here now we should be... Oh, we can't really make it all the way, but... let's see. Let's see about this puzzle here. Yeah, we could solve it from here, I believe, so that's good. So yeah, as I said, team awareness. As I said, let's move this over to paint. We're gonna need it very soon again. I was right about that. So here we go. Paint again. I can't go back that far. Oh well. I guess we could just reopen this one. Oh no, now you see my crap on the desktop. Oh well, that's okay. There we go. Alright, blank canvas again. And we have got another 5x5 puzzle. think we might need to rotate it. Also, I will move myself, or not. That was not what I wanted to move. That was not what I wanted to move either. Come on, where is it? There it is. All right then. Meh, good enough, I guess. So yeah, trying to move this into paint. So okay. Paint. Okay, recreation time. Guess we can just start with the white dots. There we go. There we go. And well, let's just put some color in. Come on, stop switching this one. Now we just need to put some color inside to distinguish them. Don't really... yeah, I guess I've flipped it. That's not smart, but I can flip the whole thing in the end, I suppose. All right. Not really sure why I did this. Guess I might as well flip it now. That's better. And then we have two Tetris piece markers. One here, come on, one here, and one here. And that should be it. Entrance again is in the lower left corner and the exit in the top right corner. Is there such a thing? Hashtag team awareness. And constantly confused, whispered something to Luna. All right then. Yeah, I'll quickly try solving this one. Didn't even try in the game. I feel probably it's the better choice to just do it outside of the game. Okay. Yeah, let's make this one a bit bigger again so that you can properly observe what I'm doing here. So we have a two-piece Tetris piece, something like this. Kind of wanted to make this like this. And a three-piece Tetris piece, something like this. And well, I guess they will be connected, but there are multiple options of doing that. For example, we could have like two up here, then of course these two, and then one down. That would be an option. And maybe it might even work. Let's see if we can work with that. I'm not sure. I guess it would mean that if we want to reach the exit, we would have to go down here, around here. I guess I should use another color. Okay, already the biggest size. So we would need to... Yeah, but it doesn't work if we're coming from here. So we would have to go down here and then over here and out, but then I mean it might be possible. This might be an easy disconnect. Yeah, but we can't really do anything over here if we start here then. So that might not be ideal. Although we could just start. But if we start here and cut this one out, we can't get back. So that's not great either. Yeah, so another thing you could do that would probably make more sense, I guess, would be let's try using the same color ideally, doing something like this here. But yeah, well, that should work. That's possible. Okay, because then you already have like it kind of connected to the exit, and that typically makes things easier, I believe. So yeah, maybe I'll just go with that. And I think I already see something that might work here by like, yeah, just starting somewhat like this. And then just cut this one out as well. And then it's already disconnected. We can just head over here and collect this whole piece and then get out. That should work, I believe. Now I'm confused. Okay, nice, I suppose. I see everyone will eventually be called constantly confused. Okay, I believe this solution might work. Let's make the paint window a bit smaller again and see if it actually works. I guess I can already remove the paint window. You've seen what I want to put in. Now the question is, will I succeed at putting it in? We start like this. We could also do some crap like this here. Don't even have to group them together. Just some random nonsensical moves here. So this would have a multitude of options. Okay, this final move here didn't really work, but that's okay. Yeah, now things get a bit more serious. Going over here, grabbing this, and then we're out. Should be good. Yeah. Okay, is there more panels inside there? Probably. But where? Oh, up there some? No, that's where it's coming from, right? Okay. Is it, or did I just make that? No, it seems to be connected on both sides. Ah, okay. I see. Seems like we're done with that pillar. I suppose that's what you were referring to with the pillars. So, final task, just build a bridge to that room, I guess. Let's do that then. I'll just close paint again. It's blinding me. Okay. So now we just need to find a way to get to this door, this exit here. Yeah, and ideally satisfy all the requirements while doing that and also not block our path. Can't be that hard, right? Guess something like this is not an option because that won't allow us to walk over because it goes through the thing. We could do it from the other side, like once we're on the other side. Oh, well, we can't, I guess. Can we? I don't know. Because everything, we will have to be able to walk everywhere, actually. Because we need to walk the whole thing until the end. Otherwise, we can't enter the room. So, that's an interesting one. I guess I could have done that solution from the beginning then, because it would allow us to access everything, supposedly. Okay, but how do we do this? I mean, this already doesn't work, right? I guess not. Like, these options are kind of out of the question, I guess. because be quick, because yeah, they go. Oh wait, you could go through it potentially. I remember. Maybe. I have not tried getting all the way through, but you could enter the thing, so maybe there is a way of getting through. At least a little bit. I mean, maybe you can get from here to there. That would be interesting. That would help. Okay, so maybe let's not try finding a solution that might not exist, but examine the contents of that pillar some more. Okay, let's see. Don't think we have like great access to the pillar, but oh well. Yeah, I think you can go through there. Okay, so that helps, I believe, I hope, because that just means that you need, oh wait, yes, you can walk through here. All right then. I'm glad I didn't get stuck completely on that. So basically this is already a good connection. This is kind of from where you want to walk towards the end, I suppose. And this is where you want to have something next to it, I guess. All right then, let's try to make that work then. That helps a little bit. Okay then. Still not easy though. Definitely not easy. Hello, Hellman82! This is where I was when you once visited my stream. Yeah, I remember. I remember that you activated the same audio log that I happened to listen to right now as well. I didn't remember before I activated the audio log, but when I did, it sounded familiar. I mean, I turned the sound off immediately when you started the audio log, but I still recognized the beginning about the controller and the controlled. I believe that's something like something along those lines. But yeah, I guess one other thing I saw on your stream was that there are puzzles inside the pillar. I don't know, that might have something that I might not have noticed right away otherwise. But I think those were the only two things I picked up during your stream, so no huge spoilers at least. And now I figured out that you can walk through this thing, which might help for finding, I think it's necessary actually, for finding a way over. So that will be interesting. So I believe you want to have something next to it, and then I don't know. Definitely want to access stuff from the left side here though. Something like this maybe. Maybe you could also use the Tetris piece to get there. Not like this though. Definitely not like this, I think. Really not sure what I'm doing here right now. Zigzag. Zigzag always works. Actually, it might kinda work. Not like this though. What did I do before? I'm a bit distracted because there's a cat in front of my room. Guess I gotta let him in. Just a second. Hello. Okay. One less source of distraction. I'm not even sure if I said a proper good evening to you, Hellman. Also, once again, thanks for the raid yesterday. That was amazing. and amazingly kind, and I really, really appreciate it. I don't know if you're on Twitter. I still mentioned you in my tweet after the stream and sent you an extra big thank you. But yeah, obviously without a hashtag. I mean, I found a Hellman82. Yeah, hello Carter, indeed. I found a Hellman82, or yeah, Carter, just make me stop puzzling. He just stepped on the mouse and made me stop solving this puzzle. He also really like messed with that fight that you witnessed me attempting when you joined the stream. I tried that again during the at the end of my stream, and I was doing really well, and then this little annoying kitty came and started walking across my table, started bumping me on the chin and telling me that he loves me. But I still succeeded, and we made it through it together. You're not on Twitter though. Okay, but yeah, I really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope I can repay that favor sometime. Cats are just the best indeed. He almost made me lose, and I just tried to keep focused on the screen, but his butt was in front of the screen for a while, and I was just playing like this, and I was basically begging him to give me a second so that I could finish the fight. He didn't really care, but things still worked out, and at the end I gave him a high five basically. So yeah, trying to find a way across and into that door. So far I'm trying to not use paint for this puzzle, but it might just end up like that, so we know we want to exit the puzzle here. We also, I guess where is the pillar precisely? I guess something like in the center 4 pieces, but not quite. Yeah. So we need to find a way to enter this. I don't know, probably this is close enough to enter. So if you pass the pieces there, that's okay. But this is not great for putting the Tetris piece in. This is not really all right. I know this already makes the Tetris piece impossible. I'm just still pondering. I suppose this would something like this would create a bridge to go inside, but something like this would be more realistic. Problem is, if then I cut out the Tetris piece like this, which kinda would be the only option from here, I think, like after doing that side piece, I can't really do much, because that would lead me to the... Oh wait, this is kinda okay. Can this work? Does this work? Probably not, but whatever. I'm gonna check it out anyway. Maybe it works. Nah, not really. Yeah. Also, wrong exit. Seriously, what am I even thinking? And the easy puzzles look hard. Yeah, I'm really good at that. I don't know. Do you really think this is an easy one? I mean, I could just try some random crap. Maybe that will help. Maybe this works. I guess I might also enter from the top and exit from the side. I kind of didn't consider that because I kind of think I thought the door was on the other side, but it isn't. Okay, I can't enter here, sadly. But something like this might work. Like, yeah, entering from the top and then going out the side to finish things. Hello, Gracie. Yes, we are inside the mountain. And thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. And seemingly I'm struggling with an easy puzzle right now, or so I hear. I have solved all the puzzles on the side. I've solved the puzzle inside the pillar, or the puzzles, the two ones. Now I'm just trying to create a path to the exit, but for some reason I'm struggling. I feel like the exit path I've drawn here isn't too bad, but doesn't quite work out. So yeah, there is an entry and exit here, so I just need this end part here to kind of work out in my favor. Yeah, and also get there in the first place. So much love in the chat again. Lovely indeed. So, if I do something like this, is it gonna work? I guess this allows me to enter from the side and exit from the top eventually. And that might be good then. Yeah, maybe this is the easy solution you were hoping me to instantly find, because I think this might be okay. And it is. Okay, yeah. That wasn't too hard, but as you said, I'm good at making the hard puzzles look easy and the easy puzzles look hard. Here we go. Oh, you just missed Kitty's stream. Yeah. Mr. Cat? Yeah, he's sitting on the cat tree right now and cleaning himself. I will bring him back up in a while, but I'll leave him to his endeavors for a while. I'm sure he'll bring himself up in a bit. So these are the butthole puzzles. Yeah, he just walked across the table and also across my face, so I have my face full of cat hair. He has like also the most obnoxious hair. Like all the other cats, you can basically put your head in and cuddle with them. And butthole puzzles indeed. I mean, maybe I can learn something from this, how butthole puzzles work. You can go in and you can go out all directions. I mean, that's normal. Referring to Mr. Cat, I don't know, his hair has the habit, like even if he just gets close to you, his hair is like in your face, and I can do like this all day long, and still an hour later I will be like, something is itching. So this kind of looks like concept art for the monastery. So we finally learn how this place was created, and we get an audio log, probably from Jonathan Blow himself.
2 major schools of Zen exist in Japan, the Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kongan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump, which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences, sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
Okay. That is interesting. I mean, the examples that were given sound like anti-jokes to me. I don't know if anti-jokes are a thing in English-speaking countries, or the word anti-jokes, but yeah, just jokes where the punchline kind of makes no sense in relation to the question, and it's just like meant to mess with your expectations, basically. And I didn't know that was a form of Zen and meditation, but cool. I guess. So, yeah. I'll re-energize and think about that and break down the barrier between me and reality. Or actually, maybe just make it even more solid by feeding my mortal body with nutritious foods. Reinforcing it, that was the word I was looking for. So this is all the trash that had to be discarded while creating the monastery. Okay. Oh, suddenly you don't want me to use angles anymore? I see. Still, I think this doesn't look too horrible. Oh, it's even a mirrored one. I think you're a bit off the point. Okay. Yeah, I was referring to stuff like what Constantly Confused said. 2 skyscrapers sit in the parking lot and knit letter. What is wrong? There is no fish bones and chocolate. Something like that I was referring to. And the examples reminded me of that. Not saying that that's the whole thing, but yeah, the examples that were given definitely reminded me of those anti-jokes. But yeah, sure, there might be more to it. I am not saying that's all. But that was the immediate connection I could make from personal experience. So this would not work. Okay. This also will not work because of the center white dot. Oh wait, it's mirrored, so we might as well just start here. I think that leaves us with a few more options, maybe. Maybe we might have to do something like this, actually, I believe. I don't know. Something. Not quite this, but yep, that does not look bad at all. Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, I also actually like listening to the audio logs multiple times. One time just focusing on them, and the second time while solving more puzzles.
Rinzai and the Soto.
And sometimes
Both
I
have the
pick up
same
more
goal
when I
of seeing
listen the
world
second time.
unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kongan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump, which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as satori. Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences, sudden moments, like flashes of lightning.
Like a smack in the
intellect is
face.
short-circuited, and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David
Yeah.
Darling.
So, I mean, this also kind of connects back to another audio log. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but it was more about, kind of, well, at least I connected it to the thing about trying to disprove God by, going about it with logic and logical fallacies, like the simple question, can God create, an almighty God create a stone that God themselves can't lift? And of course, logically, there is no answer that would satisfy the requirement of there being an almighty God, because if the God can't create the stone that they can't lift, then they're not almighty. If they create the stone and then can't lift it, they're also not almighty, so yay, we've disproven an almighty God. But then the next step is, well, what kind of an almighty God would be bound to binary human logic? This also, like, these answers that have seemingly nonsensical answers also kind of disrupt your sense of logic in general, I believe. So there might be a connection to be made, and there definitely were other audio logs that went into a similar direction, at least. And I feel like this might be a good perspective to look at this puzzle. Instantly jumping back to logic, because underneath these are just dots of the same color, so we don't really need to mess with them, and that seems nice. So that's why I decided to go with this perspective. And they are white dots, so it also doesn't matter that we have this one on the bottom. Could even do something like this. But what does matter is that we have some black dots on the left side here, so we should go all the way down here, but then we might be good, I believe. Could even do something like this, I guess. I think they are. Wait, they are not happy because they are still connected to white dots, but we can do something like this then, and then we might be good. I think this should... Yeah, that's better. All right. Couldn't remember everything, but it worked out. All right. Where's the next one? Again, a mirrored one, I believe. Question is, where are all the dots that we need to collect? And I guess there might not be too many options to look at this. This might be one though. Guess if you could make that turn on the bottom, but you can't. If you could, then this might be a second perspective to look at it from, but since I think you can't quite make that, I guess we do look at it from the front like this. Just go zigzag. Zigzag is always right, except for when it's wrong. Maybe we need something. We still need to collect that one. Yeah, well, this exit part here. Okay, we can go around here. All right, so that would be a possibility to end coming from below. Okay, so the question is, where do we zigzag then? Not good enough. Where was the dot that I need to collect? Ah, down there. Interesting. Guess we have to zigzag like this then. Yeah, that works. Alright. That was easy. And we have opened something up. Oh, now we're building a bridge to over there. Got it. Oh no, I forgot to press record for the stream. I guess I'll still do that. Guess I will have to fill in the blanks at the start from the VOD on Twitch. Might be slightly lower quality, but that's okay. Okay. So now we just want to get to the other exit. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I guess I could just copy most of this, right? I think should be fine. Don't see what would be stopping us. But I'll make a screenshot in case I mess things up. Let's see. Don't overthink it, just solve it. Yeah, trying. Not sure if you were referring to what I was just doing just now or what I did before, but this one worked out. And I guess someone designed the windmill puzzle here and also created a 3-winged wind turbine while they were doing that. And also some tree houses, happy little trees, and also, are there some sneakies out there? I haven't forgotten about them. Still looking for sneakies here. I don't see any obvious ones, so I guess we just appreciate the tree houses. That's a nice design. Aw, I like that there are tiny stairs inside. So this is where Jonathan Blow built the windmill and the tiny tree houses. Lovely. Also, water. I'm not good with water. I'm also not good with light, actually. What's that over there? Haha! I mean, maybe that was a very bad idea, but haha! Now it's gone! I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh well, bye-bye elevator. Guess there wasn't much sense in sending that elevator. Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Guess it's not that smart sniping an elevator without you being inside that elevator. And also, did I just say I'm not great with light? And yeah. Well, I mean, these three are, like, there are definitely two groups of differently flashing dots, so I will assume this is correct. Cool. Why did someone paint over this? That's just rude. Oh well, I guess we can deduce that the blue dots, like when you paint them over orange, are the ones that are flashing like this, and the green dots are the ones that are flashing like this. So I guess what we want to do is maybe something like that. Okay, easy peasy. Ugh, stars. Disgusting monogamous stars. What if they are all the same color and they just... Nah, I guess these two are flashing. This one in the lower right corner is flashing in different colors. But, okay, we just need to disconnect this one, I believe. Then it's very hard. Well, we also need to disconnect that one here, but that's difficult then without separating the stars, so maybe let's start differently. Yeah, so the one here in the corner, damn, the one here in the corner should be also this color. I don't know, is this teal? Colors, don't like them. So we also want to disconnect that one from the others. Kind of want to disconnect this one from the rest and this one from the rest, or we just disconnect all of like the other three from the rest. But in any case, it's really hard. Oh wait, I forgot. The stars don't care about the shape they are with, they only care about the color. So this would be okay, I guess. Cool, this is a start, that's better. Then we kind of still want to disconnect this one from the rest, I believe. Maybe? Oh well. Nah, this is a start, but maybe not the right start. But at least I remembered what's important here. Don't have to connect the two stars. Actually, that second star probably doesn't even... Yeah, want to be with these, but that star wants to be with this dot or this dot, I guess. And I suppose easier would be this dot. Does this work? No. So it wasn't that dot. Okay then. I think it wants to be with the dot in the lower right corner, or the dot here, and since the dot in the lower right corner is not really an option, I think, well, it might be if you do something crazy like this. Yeah, that could work, actually. I mean, you would have to disconnect still the one dot on the left side first. Can we do that and still achieve what I have done here? I'm not quite sure about that, but this... yeah, now we have the problem I was thinking about, because now it's kinda hard to get them together. Don't think this is the right start, honestly. Yeah. Not really. I guess it would be easier to put this into Paint and remember which dot is which dot. But that would make it too easy. Let's try a bit more in the game directly. I just wish my short-term memory was better. But you probably don't want to connect the obvious ones. They are like, yeah, you see that they could belong together, but probably don't want to do that. So I'm so close to pulling out Paint. Star on top would be happy again. Well, consider the dog walked. I refused to be trolled by the game and took a screenshot. All right, I guess I will do that too. Also, well, if you are the first person to manage to break the witness, that would be some kind of achievement. Panels that wouldn't have been possible with accessibility compromises. Yeah. I refused to be trolled by the game. I took a screenshot. Consider the dog walked. Oh god, it's these puzzles. Yes, it is. Are those the ones, LXE? LSD puzzles. Not quite, but this is about second to that. Hey Gracie, nice to see you indeed. Nice to see you all. I really appreciate all of you being here. I mean, I say that every time, but it's also true every time. And yes, I will take a screenshot. I'm convinced. You got me. I won't waste my own and your time by trying to do it the hard way. This is so much easier when it's not blinking like crazy. So, Paint, here we go. Still got the old puzzle up though. Well then, let's open this again. Will it work if I just don't save? Yes, it will. Thanks, Paint. Okay. That's the puzzle, all right. So, here we go. Just need to solve this then. Let me make that a bit bitter, or a bit bigger, one of the two. And yeah, I mean, I had all of this figured out, but it was really hard for me to keep it in my memory. Hey, Sexy Alexi, how are you, bro? That's also how I kinda greeted Sexy Alexi, at least by mentioning that wonderful nickname. Whoa, that makes it much easier. Indeed it does. Even with color blindness, I'm sure the difference is noticeable. I guess it makes sense to just resize this a little bit, because otherwise my Lines will always be too thin to really make out. So here we go. I don't know what's a good color to draw on this. Maybe you can just draw in white actually. So yeah, I think I had all of this kind of figured out. That's why I said you could just try to keep these two in a group, but that would mean you would have to separate them from like the whole left half like this, which could work. And yeah, then you could do something like this maybe. And okay, then you're having a problem, I guess, because then it's really hard to just separate this one and get back to the start. But yeah, that's what I mean. What I meant, I guess, it's not these two that need to be connected because they are too obvious. Still, this might not be the totally wrong approach. Maybe you can just connect this one to this one then. Can we make that happen? Like if now you would want them connected, you would have to have something like this. But you would also have to kind of cut this one out, which is a bit hard to do, I suppose, without doing something like... Oh wait, maybe if you do something like this from here. That might work. Let me try putting that all in one line with a different color. Let's see if it's possible or if I just made weird stuff up. I think, yeah, that's the biggest size, sadly. Let's see. Yeah, doing something like this, going down here, going all the way up here, taking this weird detour, going here, and then it's still connected to this dot, and then the monogamous star is not happy. All right, all right. I see. So that's not quite what we want, but see above, use the brush. Oh, yeah, well, it's not that much bigger, but I guess it's a bit bigger. Okay, thanks for the spoiler. Hi Hell, I'm great, how are you? Great, thanks. Whoa, that makes it much easier. Just ran with the dog and feel a little short of breath. Just gonna grab some water. Good idea. Cheers. Hellman and future Hellwoman wedding in 10 days. Ooh. And yeah, I saw there I am at the max size here. This is as thick as it gets, but it's also like in relation to the size of the stuff you put in, obviously. So yeah, this solution didn't quite work out, sadly. Why is it not Mr. Gracie? Well, it is it is kind of funny since Hellman already has man in, and then Hellwoman is kind of funny. If you can come up with a pun like that with your name and putting Hellman in there, I will definitely support that. Gray seed. I'm not sure if that works. Okay, let's see. So we do need to disconnect this one. We also need to disconnect that one, but also need to connect this with something else. What if we left a bit more room to the side here? What if we started somewhat like this here? Then we have more room to escape to from this side, which might be useful for things. Not 100% sure yet, but we still need to, yeah, kind of disconnect the whole thing first. And then we can do something. Not sure where to go from here, if this makes sense at all, but well, I mean, yeah, you do have to have 2 lines here. So that's definitely one thing we can be sure of. Now the question is, do we come from here or do we come from there? And at the same time, we know only one of these does connect to this one. So maybe let's assume it's not gonna be this one. Kind of feel like this one is... Oh yeah, okay, if you try cutting this one from this side, you run into problems, I suppose, because then it will be really hard connecting that one on the top, I guess. Not 100% sure, but let's assume that we cut this one out like this, but then these two are 100% connected. But honestly, is that a problem from here? If we cut this one out like this as well? Okay, yeah, that's a problem, all right. I thought so. We do need to go to the start at some point, so that would leave the star alone from here. Okay, that's not a great idea. Guysy. Gracie and Groomsy. I just auto lose. Is that all I am to you? Seed. Gracie and Groomsy. Guysy? Okay, gotta lurk for a bit. We'll check in later. Have fun, because he is the groom. Gracie and Seaman. Okay, that works. That works for me. You win instantly. Merman. Merman is good too, indeed. Yeah. So... have fun lurking constantly confused. Sorry that you can't bear watching me struggle through this any longer. But yeah, I'm trying my best. It's not much, but I'm trying. I still... I guess if you do something like this, you're... yeah, in a pretty weird situation in any case, I guess. Because you need to get back to the start, and from here that's kind of horrible. So maybe my whole first approach was crap. The one thing I am sure of is that there needs to be a line here and a line here, because otherwise you won't be separating them. Well, I guess there also needs to be a line here. So maybe let's start working from that. The next question is, do we have a connection here or on the other side? If we have it here, then that also makes the start clear. So maybe let's try that. And yeah, the next hard thing is to connect this star to some other teal piece. I feel like that's gonna be one of the biggest challenges here, but maybe, okay, I guess now I see something that might make sense. I guess it seems kind of reasonable to make like disconnect somewhat like this. Yeah, something like this, so that these two are together, these are together, these don't matter, and this one is separated from the rest. I feel like that might work out. And if you do, I mean, that they are kind of possibly grouped in groups like that. So maybe let's try removing this one like that, and then We have kind of an auto connect to this one over there. Let's try to use okay, not quite that far, to use as little space as possible here. So then we go back to collecting that one, and yeah, that's wonderful solution. Why didn't I come up with that? It's okay, Alexi, you're still invited to the wedding. Aww. As long as you follow green theme. Oh, you changed your nickname to green. That's awesome. So your wedding will have a green theme. That's cool. I think I have been... Well, I can count the number of weddings I have been to on one hand. I think it was 3. At least only 3 of friends of mine. Maybe I have attended some of like relatives. But actually one of those 3 weddings did have a green theme. It wasn't like everyone needed to be dressed in green, but there definitely was not even sure, I don't think there was a dress at all, but there definitely were green wedding clothes. Not like I can tell the difference from this and what it was before anyways. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, but I think this should work, and I can ignore the blinking lights now, which is lovely. So this should work. Yay! Easy peasy. Not anymore though. Well, screenshot time. I'm just gonna keep working with paint. You probably didn't see me put that solution in, but it was kind of the one I painted in paint, and it did work, so... The dress code is naked or green, to be frank. It's April 20th. Okay, cool. Paint is still blocking the screen. Yeah, I noticed. I will need it right again anyway, and yeah, all I did was put in the solution. So I'll just take another screenshot here. Hopefully, yeah, now stuff is not overlapping anymore. Okay, I guess I'll take paint off for a second at least. So yeah, this was the solution I put in. Don't know if it was 100% identical to what I had in paint, but it still followed the rules I set up to separate these two and these two from everything else basically. That worked out. Well, and now we have this puzzle with no overlap, so we kind of need to figure out on our own what the painted over ones correspond to. But I guess there's an easy way to do that by doing something not quite like this, but I mean, I guess, yeah, the puzzle will tell us what's wrong. Will it? This one was wrong, but that's something I was expecting. Maybe if we just separate these two. Is this one blinking now? I think it's blinking. Like, yeah, this one blinked as wrong, so these two aren't the same. That should be helpful. Okay, screenshot taken again. Let's see if we can solve this in paint. Yep, here we are. Okay, so we do know that maybe I'll just color them to make it clearer. So these two aren't the same. This means these should be the same. Okay, I can't just color it in because paint doesn't tolerate any has no tolerance for slight variance in the color. That's okay. So that should be that color, and this one should be orange then. So let's color that in as well. There we are. Beautiful orange dot, perfectly colored in. Move paint for a second and look behind. That would make a better screenshot. Behind me? Or remove paint. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, you just wrote what I was meaning to say, Hellman. The dress code is naked or green, to be frank, and instantly my mind went to, you could combine the two by going with green body paint. And also I'm wondering if you're just trying to do some awesome green screen effects after the wedding with that. That would be awesome. You could... Oh, damn, Alexi already wrote that. Well... like see-through eyebrows or something. Move paint for a second and look behind. That would make a better screenshot. No, the image was frozen when you alt-tabbed. Ah, okay. I get it. Well, yeah, okay, now I see. I guess I kind of caught it in the same situation again by accident, and I see what you mean. Alright, yeah. But actually, I think the screenshot is wrong in this situation, because when I put the two dots that are on the same line here, I can't really point on it with the mouse right now. Like right now, I think it's wrong. I feel like the one that's in the game, or the ones that are in the game blinking, are kind of in the reverse position right now, because I grouped the two dots. I can show you in Paint. If I find Paint, there it is. So yeah, as you can see in Paint, I have it the other way around, but there's a reason for that, because I think I put these two together, and I'm pretty sure that this one showed me a wrong signal there. So I was thinking that they were different, but now that you mention it, I mean, I don't know about this Tetris piece. Assuming that this Tetris piece would not be allowed to be grouped with this one, then they would have to be the same color to begin with. So maybe I was wrong all along and just imagined it blinking as a wrong something. Well, that would suck. Huh. Well. Huh. Okay, well, in any case, I'm gonna try separating this Tetris piece from the board. And I guess that leads to this shape in any case, right? Because it's not tilted. And... oh, wait, maybe I missed something as well? No, they are just regular dots, not Tetris pieces. Did I catch it again? Yeah, I did. It still looks like... they are the same. Huh. Well... a petition to cancel color puzzles. I wish I could. I'm not a fan of these either, honestly. But I think this part is mandatory to finish the game. Yeah. So... am I missing something, or do we have to have these lines to make this work? Well, if we have to have these lines, it would be really hard to separate these pieces from one another, because you would have to have this line. Can you somehow... you would have to have a line here, definitely, because you could see that these are different colors, right? The last panel is very colorful. Something, angry tweets at Jonathan. I'm really confused by this puzzle, honestly. Because Also, these are blinking in different colors, certainly, so I guess you would also have to have a line here. Okay, of course you can move this piece at least one tile up and down, so it wasn't 100% in the position I put in. That makes sense, okay. Well then. Yeah, I guess since you have to have these two lines already, that already answers the question which colors these two correspond to, and it's exactly the other way around. You were right, I was wrong. No surprise there. So let's quickly correct this mistake and then just continue solving this. I can't wait to see it. This is not quite the last one, right? So yeah, this already can't really be part of this Tetris piece, but I guess that means we know where the Tetris piece goes. The Tetris piece goes like this then, which also leads to the star having a partner and the star being happy up there. Also, since these two are necessarily connected, it means that these two have to go together somehow. Not quite sure how, but definitely somehow. So I guess that's what we're going for now. This also needs to find its way back somehow, which is nice. And I guess this is already kind of good enough, or not. We still need to find a separation between these here. So that will be interesting. Since I thought we would have to kind of go back like this, because we do want to separate this star from these two here, because it's monogamous. That would make it very hard to separate the star from these two on the other hand. So I'm missing something again, which I don't like. This would also be the exit necessarily, kinda, I guess. Wait. Nah, the Tetris piece definitely can't be like this, because, yeah, as I said, these need to be disconnected like this, so that would be too long already. That's not nice. And then, yeah, the only other option for this Tetris piece to be somewhere would be for it to, yeah, be separated from the rest like this here. Yeah, and when you're in this position, also the next steps are obvious, because you can't go inside, so you would have to go up from there and down from there. But yeah, so if now you want to get the star together with just one other blue dot, then I suppose this would kind of be a necessity. And, well, then maybe we can work with that. That might have been a good approach there. Surprisingly, I'll just try going all the way out here. Maybe that works. Maybe not, though. Probably not quite. Haha, yeah, something like that should work, I believe. Okay, finally getting there. I believe this might be good. Let's check it out. The last panel is an LGBT icon. Cool. I support that. Let's see what we do with this now. I'll just remove it and try to put it in inside the game and just move the camera around quickly to confuse everyone, especially myself, even more. Going down here, over there, up here. Getting the Tetris shape done, and we're out. Alright. Nice. Lovely. But the colors themselves aren't changing, so this is not that bad, actually. Well, I love this panel. This is so much better than everything else. I love it. If this is correct now, I really love it. If it's not, I'm not sure, but yeah. Why can't every panel be like this? Oh no, cell phone battery is dead and now I have to watch on my laptop. I was almost done with playing Portal 1, but Portal plus Twitch is not possible on this potato. I'm sorry. Guess we need to start collecting money for you to get a new laptop/PC or something. I'm done with the color puzzles. Please tell me there are no more. I mean, if they all are like this one, give me more. But, well, I suppose we get more concept art. Cool. It's kind of like they put the credits inside the game. I will just believe that this is concept art and they just used it for the game and building some beautiful meta layers inside the game. Let's appreciate them properly. Was this the starting area here? Like this? I think it looks kind of familiar. Or... This might be the thing I call the city, but actually is more like a town. I don't know. This certainly looks like the town with the tower thing in the center. I'm not sure. This reminds me of nothing. This is the thing I called the sawmill, although the one thing kinda also resembled a church in certain aspects, or a chapel. Kinda recognized that. That one down here I don't know. And yeah, just trying to appreciate all of this stuff. These were the tree puzzles, I guess, that led to the section behind the windmill that I didn't really like because there was nothing for us. Well, some concept art maybe. This I again don't really know, I think. Well, what do we have here? Oh yeah, we're also back in the game already. Yay! That's good. I don't know. This game has a habit of crashing my PC. I was hoping I recently put my PC into a new case with much better ventilation. I'm back and I found this stream on my way. Thanks, Constantly Confused. Very helpful. I suppose my my stream just can't handle Luna's laptop as a viewer. Maybe that laptop is cursed or something. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what candle. There we go. Is that on your bingo board? But yeah, also at the beginning I suggested if you can make a bingo board for watching the Witness stream, what you could also do is make a drinking game for watching the Witness streams. I suppose that might make some people very drunk. Your brother whispered me about candles. Okay. Team Candle. Alright then. Yeah, I was just appreciating this beautiful art of places we may or may not have been yet. Take a shot for every EP. What's EP? I have a habit of not getting abbreviations, Is abbreviations the right word even? I don't know, but maybe you do. Environmental puzzles, sneakies. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, we're back, and I also restarted the recording, so I hope we don't have another crash anytime soon. And I will continue appreciating this art. You can't stop me. I don't know where it exactly stopped. At first it seemed like OBS was still working. Nice shirt, by the way. Thanks. It has a certain Hollow Knight on it. And a certain Hollow Knight's shadow as well. Yeah. So I think it kind of crashed when I was about to look at this. I guess because I was kind of bad at realizing how water works when I went inside there. I mean, this does not fully look like it, but it kind of resembles the desert area, but the desert area wasn't completely messed up and broken, so I'm not quite sure, but it also had these stairs leading up to it. I'm a bit confused by that one. I mean, since it's concept art, maybe it might just not have been finished. I don't know. There's also a lot of broken stuff down here in front of it, so that's not quite the area we've been in. Also not sure about this down here. Well, this is certainly the windmill. I've only seen one windmill, but the windmill we saw wasn't anywhere close to water. So this might be very early concept art. Also looks, yeah, not too fleshed out, like drawing-wise. This here looks already much more fleshed out. And this as well. And also this doesn't have the windmill close to the water anymore. So yeah, I suppose this is like how the world design developed as well, so that's kind of cool. I will take my time and appreciate this. It's not all about the puzzles. And I guess I have no idea what this is referring to. Scale? How big is the area in relation to the playable character? I have no idea. This looks like something we might have seen, but it's not too recognizable to me. This is how water works. It fills up the thing, and when the thing is full, it flows down to the next thing. Good to know. And this is what water might look like when you put it like over ground and what's happening underground. Okay, cool. I think I've appreciated enough. So more flowers for us, and also we can finally draw a bridge here. Take a shot every time the streamer overthinks a puzzle. Environment, nice shirt by the way. It's not the Hollow Knight though, or is it? No, it's not. Okay, the Hollow Knight I think was mentioned in Hollow Knight, or is it? Yeah, maybe as I said, I have never finished Hollow Knight, but it felt like there were some references, like the shopkeeper, for example, says, this one does seem slightly familiar. I feel like we are like some sort of reincarnation or something of the old Hollow Knight or something. I don't know, something along those lines. I guess Hollow Knight might be a puzzle game after all. And, well, I'm just doing a random solution here. Well, I'm not doing any solution here. That's interesting. Looks like there should be a possibility to end a bridge there. Also, this connects kind of weirdly to the external world. Well, let's try that again. I really don't know if we are going for a specific solution. Probably are, but I guess we'll see. Something like this will not be good enough. So we can't go through there, but we could do something like this. Oh no, I didn't separate the dots, I guess. So we can't quite do something like this. But if we do, like, at this little turn here, then everyone should be happy, right? No, not quite. Well then, I guess I'm overthinking this puzzle. Maybe we separate them a bit more simply, like this. No, the star in the lower corner isn't happy. That star was never happy, actually. I just realized. Ha! No! Again! The dots are still together. I thought I would have just separated them. Ha! This might work. This is actually no, it's not. The second one doesn't work like this. But this is a solution. I guess it just leads to somewhere where we can't go inside yet, but this is a solution, right? Yay, I did something right. And it seems like it really doesn't help us because that thing is still closed. Looks like we gotta solve more to get inside there. Where do we want to go though? I mean, just connecting back to these exits seems a bit pointless because that's where we already are. So why would I want to go here? I mean, it might make sense remembering this solution for later, because I feel like eventually we will want to go here. Sadly, not just yet. But I will make a screenshot. It's a start. Don't crash the stream. The more you know. That's a bingo square. Did I say probably something along those lines? This doesn't look too hard, or this should be easy or something. Or just this should be a solution. It's wrong. Yeah, probably that one. I haven't seen a bingo board, but I think by now I can at least yeah, deduce, is that the word, a few things that are on that bingo board. This should be a solution, and it is. All right. Okay, let's see what's on the other side then. Yay, more puzzles. Well, this looks easy. Haha, it was. Oh. Okay, I see. I see how this works. Some distance might help. Okay. That should be okay. I mean, we can... Oh, I ruined the previous solution. I was like, oh, we can just copy the previous solution for now, right? And then I ruined it. No, the previous solution is not satisfying the constraints here. Well, the elevator's gone anyway, so no need to go through that door. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Sorry about referencing the bingo board, or I don't know. Nothing to be sorry about anyway. Those panels I really enjoyed. For real, I enjoyed them very much. It keeps going. Yeah, I think they're cool. I mean, again, you could make them a lot easier by just putting all the constraints on one board in Paint, I guess. I mean, just put them over each other so that you can see them all at once. But maybe that's not even necessary. I guess we'll find out. So, do we need to collect this one? Let's start with a nice little, not quite that big zigzag. Yeah, this should work. No, it doesn't. Not like this. I guess I could just... Oh, I can't. I need to collect that one first. Okay. Yeah, so you still need to access the one, like somehow include that green star on the bottom. Maybe if we work with this limited space it works out. Probably not though. Wait, maybe we can cut it off differently here. Yeah, this could work. This looks good to me. Please be correct. Yay! Alright then. Oh no, this is messed up. Because how are you supposed to, like, when a white and a black dot are on top of each other, separate them from each other? I like it when the multiple solutions keep on narrowing down one ultimate solution. I'm looking forward to see if Rayk reaches that solution before the final puzzle. I had to make some adjustments on the final panel. I have screenshots of my final and second to last solution. I mean, there are 2 more, I suppose, and then this staircase will drop down. Screenshot time. I kind of want to just copy this for now, but that's hard to remember. Yeah, whatever, I'll put it in Paint so that I don't have to remember. I mean, that's quickly done. So here we go. I can see it, and we're back already, so now I don't have to try to memorize it for hours. Yes, I'm still confused about this part here, because now there's a black dot and a white dot. Probably that means that this square has to be on its own, but that also doesn't work because it needs to be together with another star piece. So I'm really confused by that. Not sure if it's just replacing the old black dot, or yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just try my previous solution and see what happens. Oh, yeah, well, down there it doesn't look great. Putting it in with another black dot, like the... Maybe I can just... No, that would change a lot, actually. Whatever, maybe it will give me some sort of feedback, giving me more information about... Only this one is wrong, yeah, okay. Then I guess we just need to separate that one, right? Can't be that hard. That's no good. Also separating these. Maybe I have to separate these now, I don't know. No, it doesn't even, you can't separate them, because as soon as you take this one, you connect to this one. Yeah. Now we don't have monogamous stars, like they don't have a partner. I mean, the stars kind of make it necessary to draw some sort of line like this, separating like the two halves. Also, these need to be together, so I feel like that kind of already limits the options. On the other hand, my previous line was pretty convoluted, I want to say. Zigzag, maybe. Zigzag always works, right? Does this work? No, still connecting down there, which is not what we want. Yeah, I guess I do have to do something sort of like this, although I don't see any benefit in going up from the start, but it feels like I kind of have to take that one, that one out, because there's a white dot right on top of the purple star. So yeah, kind of the purple stars need to be together with the white dots, it seems. Let's make that happen first. So then we are here. Can we get to a solution from here? Can we... Probably not. Well, I don't think this is an option like this start here. I don't see how you could progress from here. Because yeah, it's really hard getting these Tetris pieces in then without destroying anything and also having them in. Yeah, I don't know. Something like this maybe. But right now we still have that, yeah, we don't have that green piece where we want it. So that's not nice. Can't you be a 4-piece and a bit more to the side? That would be good. Well, I suppose not. Yes, this is already very wrong, but oh, it's super wrong actually. Can the Tetris pieces make this shape? Almost, kinda, not really. And even if, would it help us? Not at all. Thinking hardly indeed. This is the greatest redeem I've seen on any channel. Thank you. I have no idea what he's doing. Yeah, me neither. I guess that's because I might be looking at different source material than you while I'm trying to solve this. But what I'm trying to do is mainly, yeah, one thing I'm focusing on is like these Tetris pieces, and what I was doing was like getting them into any shape and then seeing if I can modify that shape to make it work, and also just checking then what has happened to the other stuff on the screen. But yeah, didn't help too much. Yeah, the one thing I tried disconnecting early on was this black piece here, because yeah, it felt like this is definitely has to go, kinda, because yeah, it just needs to be separate from everything else, except for this piece, I suppose, or not, I don't know, because like when you now look to the far left solution, there still is a black piece here, or not, I don't know, if it's just overwritten by this, but I'm not even worrying about this actually. But yeah, I was just like, okay, this black piece needs to be disconnected from everything else, and then we can think about more. But okay, here we have to also just like separate these two, I guess. Or do we? I guess stars didn't really worry too much about other stuff being with them. I guess that's important. Alright then, let's not separate the stars then, I suppose. That might make things easier. But yeah, also keeping all the stars together might be not super simple. But yeah, starting from this, now the question is, can we make this smaller so that it works? I guess we can. Kind of forgot about the fact, I'm just gonna call it a fact now, that the stars don't really mind being with other stuff. So that might have been a problem. So what if I do something like, okay, now the black piece at the start isn't disconnected, but it's actually something we can do with this solution. Doesn't really matter. Now let's just get back to the solution we had. Something like this. If the stars don't care about other colors being put in with them, this might work. Also, if the black piece in the top left corner on the first panel isn't too relevant. But I wouldn't know how to separate that piece and still connect the two purple stars, so let's see. Huh, correct. Awesome. Yeah, okay, so the problem was that I forgot that you don't have to separate differently colored stars. Okay then. Why are you not on? Oh, first panel. First panel isn't happy here. Ah, okay. Ah, now I get it. Okay, so yeah, of course, this still satisfies this panel. Because what is on this panel doesn't completely transfer over here. It's just somewhat there. Like on this panel still, I was kinda adding it on top of what is on this panel. Now I get it. What do we do with this? I guess this is maybe also not a huge problem right now. I think I see what we can do here. Still, let me take a screenshot in case I... not just in case, I'll just put it in over here. And then try to put in a satisfying solution. Yeah. So that was another misconception of mine, thinking that you would just copy over from the previous panel to the next panel, and I guess in most cases that kind of works, but also not really, because you don't have to fulfill multiple conditions on one board. In a way you do, but in another way you don't. I don't know, it's melting my brain. Here we are. Active now. So, seems like my previous solution doesn't work here. Can we make it work without screwing up too much? I don't know. Can we? I mean, maybe we, or maybe not. I don't know. This would mess things up. This That would also mess things up, like looking at my previous solution at least. Rip. I missed that, but yeah, rip indeed. Well, another option would be to just... Nope, that would not be another option, I suppose. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, okay, wait. No, that doesn't work, I guess. I was again trying to add the boards together and try to connect this one to the other two Tetris pieces from the other board, but I think that might not be the right approach. Could theoretically also try getting back to this from here and then disconnecting this. Something along those lines, but I don't think that's... Not sure if that would be an option. I mean, this looks interesting, and it might even work. I was just like trying to access the two piece from another side, but maybe this is correct. Like when I started out, I will make a screenshot. I don't want to screw up my solution by explaining it first, but how I got to this solution, I explained it not at all, was yeah, I started out by going around the black piece. And also, yeah, I wanted to find a different way to access this piece, actually, like this two piece. That was my main motivation. I didn't just want to go straight up to it. I wanted to do something different, and then it made sense to, I guess, disconnect the black piece first, and then go back to it and disconnect it. And yeah, then everything else kind of fell into place. Like here, I went over to just trying to make the Tetris pieces work. I'm not sure, did I miss something here? Like now that I look at it again, no, this is not what I did, I believe. I wonder, oh yeah, I think I did have to include the star. That's why I went this far to the side, and then I tried to make the Tetris pieces work, and that's why I did this. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And I really hope it works. If it doesn't, at least I explained why I did what I did here. Hey, it works! Okay, that final panel gave me less trouble than the rest, but I guess that was because I kinda had an idea of what I was doing there. Yeah, the end looked pretty similar to what I had before, but I also made kinda big changes still on the last few panels, I believe. Not sure how close you were before. We did it! We beat the game! No, of course not. Not even close. So, that's solved now. What do we get from that? There's some energy going up here, but what does it do? Oh, okay, I guess we still have to... And there's seemingly no power in this cable here. So I will suppose we still have to do something here to lead the power out. Probably take this exit, I guess. This one looks like off. Oh yeah, that was the one that leads to the bridge, and I had a screenshot of that, I think. I don't know if it's in the screenshot folder, it's okay, but I didn't save it separately. Sometimes things didn't appear in the screenshot folder, so that'll be a nice little surprise. Yeah, and also I have no idea what the puzzle we solved did for us. That's weird. Is there anything new on the other side, maybe? Whoa. Ah! No, this is where I came from, right? No, not R. Not R at all. Huh, okay. Ah, no, this one was probably the one where I had a connection to the door. Maybe I just have to do the door connections now on both sides? Wait. Didn't... Ah, it's probably just mirrored, right? Ah, maybe I have to satisfy both boards on both sides with the same solution. That might be something that makes sense somehow. I guess we'll see.